Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our session. Today will be the day one of our spoken English batch. Okay, so how are you all? Welcome to the class. You can use the chat box for chatting. If any queries are there, you can raise your hand. I'm going to unmute everyone who wanted to talk. Then we can have our conversations. Okay. So yes, MK. How are you doing? You have raised the hand. You can unmute yourself and you can ask your query, if any, please. Okay. So our batch starts every day. Timing will be 8 p.m. guys. And sometimes we will be waiting for the students to join so that we can start our class with all our beloved students as well as the mates, means participants, which will be learning the spoken English from everyone. Okay. So our class will going to start exactly at 8 p.m. and it will be for 4 weeks, guys. Okay, the trainer will be me, that is Aisha. Okay, I have done my MA English and I have taken the spoken English classes from Logic Labs Technologies. Okay, if you have any doubt, guys, do not feel hesitate, do not feel shy to talk with me to talk about your queries. Okay. Or else, if you hesitate to talk in the class with the trainer, you can also mail to the support. I'll help you out from there. Don't worry, everyone's queries will be taken into the consideration because we all are here to learn. We all are here giving our precious time to learn something. Okay. The main thing, the main rules of my class, guys, please keep it in your mind that if any queries, do not hesitate to ask. Don't feel shy if even though you will do the mistakes while doing the conversation with me. No worries, I'm here to help you out. Okay, your trainer will be there to help you in any kind of queries which is related to our spoken English course. Okay, these are the simple rules you all have to follow in my class. The rules are only made for you guys so that you can learn something because you are spending your time on the spoken English classes. And according to me, guys, everyone time is really important. Okay, so I would like to tell everyone that feel free to ask any queries. I'm here to help you out in this 1 hour session. Thank you guys for joining. Let's start our session. So before starting, I would like to tell you all that please raise your hand if you have any queries, or else you can also use the chat box. You tell that, ma'am, I have a query, please unmute me, means I'll going to unmute you. Okay, so it's a very so because I am not that much aware of you all, that you may have a query or you may not have a query. So let me be very clear to you that please raise your hand if you are having any queries regarding our course. I hope I am clear with my conversation with you all. Okay, so as today is the first class, we're going to see that why the speaking English is very much important in nowadays. So I'll ask you a question, guys, that do you really think speaking English is very important nowadays? Hi, Ramya. How are you doing? Let me unmute you. Okay. I have given you the permission, Ramya. You can unmute yourself, and if you have any queries, you can ask. Hi, Ramya. Good evening. Hello, Ramya. Okay. So are you all able to hear me, right? Hello, Ramya. Am I audible? Please give a confirmation, guys, in the chat box. Anyone can give the confirmation. It's not particular Do not hesitate, guys. That's my request for you all. Yes, Ramya, any doubt or query you have? Okay. So guys, I was talking about, do you think which English is important? Written English or speaking English? Can you all give the confirmation in the chat box? You are not audible, Ramya. Please check your speaker. Yes, guys, which English is important? Written or speaking? If written English is important, why it is important? And if speaking English is important, why it is important? Yeah, smart answer, Radhika and Samir. Yeah, smart answer, guys. Both of the things is important in our nowadays society. Okay. So speaking English is important when we are doing the conversation with the peoples, not only in professional field, but also in personal fields. Okay. Nowadays if you can see homemakers like wives who are doing the homemaking jobs, but if the children are coming from the school, and if a mother is very well educated in an English language, okay, it will impact the children's life. And for the one who is working in a professional field, I don't have to make it clear that how much speaking English is very much important, guys, right? So as you said, both the things are important. Yeah, I totally agree with that, that written English and speaking English is very important. Okay. So written English is important, guys, when we are doing mails or when we are doing some as a part of our job. But whereas nowadays most of the preferences is given to the speaking English. Okay, because most of the people's known the English language very well. If we want to do the conversation which is related to the other languages, for example Korean, African, or uh, any Indian languages also, like Punjabi, Marathi, and Kannada. So if you don't know how to speak that languages, the English will become the language of conversation with the other persons, right? Am I right or wrong, guys? I want my every student to be active in my classes, and to be very clear when I'm asking the doubts, guys. Do not hesitate. It's my humble request to you all. Yes. So yeah, I'm right, Muhammad, Ramya, and Radhika. Yes. So I'm right, because you all are in a professional field, or you all are in a personal field. So it's better you all know more than me that speaking English is very much important. Ramya, it's a request from me. Please mute yourself, as it's a background disturbances from your side. Please, Ramya, can you mute yourself? Thank you. Yeah. So both the things are important, guys. That is learning, that is writing and speaking. So do you know how much speaking skills will impact in your day-to-day conversation? Do you think that speaking skills are necessary to do a better conversation, or you think that without speaking skills also uh, we can get whatever we want from the person whom we are talking? Do you think, guys, that speaking skills is important? Yeah. Yeah, I think that speaking skills is very much important, guys. So what the speaking skills will connect means, what will be the things which will be there in the speaking skills? Means speaking skills. Yeah, thank you, Ahmed. So guys, speaking skills include many things like voice, how we are talking to a person, tone, or in which tone we are speaking to a person, and in which pinch we are talking with the person. Okay, for example, I can take a simple example. If I'm saying like, please shut up. Means how my tone is, means I am speaking in a requesting tone. Whereas without adding the please, I'll say shut up. It means I'm talking in an aggressive mode. It means the way we speak will also enhance our speaking skills, guys, right? So whenever you are speaking, make sure you should be polite with the person. Make sure you will use correct vocabulary. Make sure your information should be correct. Make sure your politeness and your voice should be very clear to the person whom with you are talking, right? So in our today's topic, we're going to see what is exactly the meaning of spoken English. What does it stands for? Is it stands for only the grammar, or is it stand for only the vocabulary? Okay, and how much speaking English will impact on the conversations which we will do with the persons. Okay, now let's start our class, guys. Humble request to you all, if any doubt, please raise your hand. I'll help you out as I'm here for you all only. Okay. And humble request, if you are feeling shy, please remove the shyness, fear, and hesitation, guys. You can also use the chat box as it is always welcomed my students to do the chatting with me without any hesitation. Okay. Sure, ma'am. Thank you, Radhika, for understanding. I want my all the students to be active in my class, as well as they should talk with me as much as possible. As it's a speaking class, guys, not a writing class. So that instead of using the chat box, you can also use the uh, unmute button from your sides. If I'll give you the permission. Thank you. Now, just let's start our class. Okay, so guys, as I have told you just now, why the speaking English is important means to do the communication with the other persons whom language we don't know how to speak. So English will become a part of the mediator language, which will help us to do our conversation, to exchange our information with the other person. It is not like that, guys. You know English, you are talking with the person, but your English contains the mistakes which will make or which will confuse the other person who is doing conversation with you. So while learning this speaking English, learning the grammar is also important little bit. Okay, so if you will see the school students, when they will reach the 10th class, okay, so they know how to speak the English. How they will know means, first from the nursery class to the 10th class, they will be practicing English very well. They are learning the grammars, they are using the grammars in their day-to-day conversation. So I will appeal to my all students to use the proper grammar, and to use whatever we are learning in your day-to-day life, so that uh, you all will be very much good in speaking English. Okay, so what the speaking English consists of means, it will consist of words, phrases, and sentences. About the verb, phrases, and sentences, guys, we will going to see in depth in our upcoming classes. So don't be confused. Be relaxed in my class. Be very calm. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. I'm here to help you out. Okay, so nowadays fluent English is very important. Okay, English will include three things, guys. That is listening, reading, and speaking. And lastly, written English will come. First, you have to read what you are learning. Second, you have to listen it very carefully. You have to listen what the other person is teaching you. Third, practice as much as you can. Self-talk is very much important, guys. Are you all agree self-talk is important? Is it necessary to talk with yourself on a daily basis, or it's not a part of the conversation, guys? Do you think self-talk is necessary? Yes, yeah, self-talk is very much necessary. If we are in a confusion, we'll go in a room where we'll find the peace, we will do the self-talk. So can you give me the examples of how you will do the self-talk or how you will learn by yourself? Any example, guys, which will reflect our self-talk? Yeah, Ramya, yeah, self-talk is very important. Okay, so I'll give the answer, guys. Yeah, things to do, correct. I'll give the answer. Self talk means if no one is there with you to practice the English on daily basis, so what you have to do means you have to simply stand in front of the mirror, guys, remove all the hesitation, all the fear, all the shyness which is there in your mind, which is there in your heart. Okay, the first and the main important thing of the conversation is confidence. Without confidence, guys, we will be hesitate. Okay, confidence is the key to speak the English language. Not only the English language, guys, if you are talking in your mother tongue also, confidence is very much important. I would like to make it clear, guys, like even though you don't know how to speak English, be confident, guys. Okay, do not give superiority to the other persons whom you are talking. Don't think yourself as the inferior. Don't think yourself like I am less than that person. That person knows very well English. I don't know anything. I should be silent. No, guys, include yourself in the conversations where you find that the person knows the English. Learn from there and try to adapt the English language from them. Try to imitate what they are doing. By that only you will going to learn the English very well. I hope I am clear with my conversations with you all. Any doubt, you can raise your hand. I'm here to clarify this. Okay. So written English is different from the spoken English. Yes, right. In speaking English, we will not say like Raja is a good boy. So we will not say Raja means I'm using R as a capital. Raja is the noun. No, we will not say like this. Whereas in our written English, we will use the first alphabet as the capital. Whereas spoken English, no need to go in depth in a written English. Okay. Only the thing, guys, what you have to do if you want to speak English fluently means you have to practice the vocabulary. Just keep the grammar part in your mind and you have to practice as much as you can. Okay, as you all know that having a good communication in your professional field, I know many of my students are very are including in a professional fields. So you all know better than me that how speaking English is very much important in the professional life to make yourself superior in front of everyone or to give the value to yourself in the company, right? So that is why, guys, English communication skill is very much necessary, not only in the professional as well as in the personal lives, guys. Okay, so what is the importance of communication skills? Means to do the interactions. Okay, means, yeah, Ramya, that is what I'm saying. Like many of you, not only you, maybe some of our or few of our students will also facing the same problem like you, that they don't know how to properly form the sentences based on the situations. Okay, if I'll give you the situation beforehand, I'm very much sure that my students will going to make a sentences and going to present that in front of me. But in my class, I will make sure that before ending of our course, each of my students will get the confidence, will remove the fear, will remove the shyness and hesitation from themselves. I can give the guarantee about this, guys. Whenever you will leaving this or whenever you are you are leaving the speaking English course, which will be completed within 4 weeks, you all will be very much confident to speak English in a very good manner based on the situations without any hesitations. I can give this guarantee to one and all, guys. But you all have to promise that you will be learning, practicing whatever I'm teaching in our day-to-day classes. Okay, be with me, guys. I will help you out as much as I can. If you're having the writing problem in English, I'll help you out. I'll give you some suggestions how you will come up with the writing or else speaking English problems, guys. Okay, do not feel hesitate to give to show your problems to me. What are you facing? If you have any suggestions, like, ma'am, if you will explain this, it will be very easy for us to remove our speaking English problems, means I will also include that suggestions in my classes, guys. Okay, just a humble request to you all. Just any queries are there, raise your hands and be with me till the end of our course. Okay, so English communication is important for the interaction, guys. Now these are the 10 very much important communication skills, guys. First, active listening. If you don't listen what the other person is saying to you, you are unable to find out what to give the answer. Okay, for example, some person is coming and asking you something in a very professional English. Okay, but you don't know how to give the answer to that. Okay, so if you don't know how to give the answer because you was in your own world, you don't know what the other person said to you. So that is why active listening is very much important, guys. Emotional intelligence is nothing but learning the expressions of others. Learning the expressions means, guys, sometimes what will happen, no, with the facial expressions we will get to know that okay, that person is not understanding me, or else okay, that is, maybe that person is hesitating, maybe that person is very fearful to talk in English. So that is also important, guys. Okay, different communication methods. There are two different communication methods, guys. First is physical, second is mental. Okay, physical is nothing but with the expression, mentally is nothing but with the talk. Okay, friendliness, be friend with everyone, guys, whoever you are doing the conversation. Empathy, be confident, show respect towards other. Non-verbal clues. Non-verbal clues, what does the non-verbal clues means, guys? Using the hand gestures. I will tell you, guys, whenever you are doing the conversation, use your hands as much as possible. Why I'm telling to use your hands means using hands will impact your conversation with the others. Means if you are using hands while talking, means the other person with whom you're talking, that person will have an impact that okay, that person knows English very well and also knows how to use the hand gestures. That is why using the non-verbal clues is very much important. Giving and receiving the feedback. Giving and receiving the feedback, example, guys, I just told you that, like, if any suggestions are there, guys, that ma'am, by this topic we will going to understand whatever you are explaining, ma'am, means I said that I will take into the consideration. Means what I said means my students can give me the feedback, I will take the feedback from my student. This will be the example related to the giving and receiving feedback. Responsiveness, guys. Responsiveness is nothing but just now in my class I told you all that please be response whenever I'm asking the questions to you. Means be active to respond whenever the person is asking questions to you regarding the conversation which you was doing with that person. That is nothing but the responsiveness. Okay, now these are some of the steps you all have to follow, guys, to speak English fluently. Okay, now the first will be the little English every day. Okay, little English every day is nothing but, guys, like day-to-day conversation you have to do with your colleague, or else with your child, with your children, if any children is there at your home. If not, you can go with you can also chat with yourself standing in front of the mirror. Train yourself to think in English. What does this mean, guys? Train yourself to think in English. What does this meaning? Anyone can tell me? What is the meaning of train yourself to think in English means? What does that mean, guys? Yes, correct, Radhika. Means we have to do the practice. How we will think means, see, if your mother tongue is Hindi, or else if your mother tongue is Telugu, Kannada, Marathi. Okay, so first think in your brain, guys. Okay, this is the Telugu word. So I have to convert this to English. Okay, like this, you have to train yourself to think the words in English. In a simple words, it means converting your mother tongue into English language. Okay. Do not be afraid to make mistakes. Learn from mistakes, guys. Okay. Learn the newspaper, read the newspaper, you watch the English movies, listen to English songs. Why I'm telling to listen the English songs means we will get to know how the slangs will be changed based on the countries. Okay, if you will listen English songs, the slang which they are using the English will be different from the Indian English. Okay, like British English and American English is very different from the Indian English, guys. Where in India we will use both the slangs. That is, the language which we will use in India, it is a combination of both in British as well as American slangs language. Okay. Now the next one is talk to yourself. We already discussed. Listen English sentences and repeat it. If you are listening to a song, listen to it and repeat it. Improve English pronunciation. How you will increase the pronunciation means, guys, by doing the daily practice. Use what you have learned immediately, means whatever the thing I am explaining in my today's class, same you have to do the practice till our next session. Be motivated, guys. Think you are the superior from everyone. Maintain a diary in English. That's a humble request for my students, to keep a book and a pen with you all, because apart from the PPTs, I'm also give you the examples and exercises that you can note down in your class, in your notebooks, and you can practice. So humble request to you all to maintain a book and a pen. Why I'm saying this means, if you are having any doubts, you can write in your book and you can ask me in our next session, or else you can ask me before the end of the session. That is why keeping a book and a pen is very much necessary if you are learning something in your daily life. Practice speaking daily. That is what I was saying from the starting, guys. Practice as much as you can, as practice makes the every human perfect, right? So let's move further. So this is what we have discussed in our today's class, that never give up, guys. Failure that comes with a movement, and failure fails to fail. That is what, guys, if you are hesitating to speak in your day-to-day conversation means, think yourself as you can do it. Okay, so any queries still here, guys? You can unmute yourself and you can ask. I'm giving the permission to each and every students. You can ask your queries, guys, if you want to share your problems with me, so that I can take your problems in the consideration, and I'll going to prepare myself with that. Okay. Any suggestions you want to give means your suggestions are always welcome. Okay. Think your trainer as your friend. So do the practice with the trainers. I'm here to help you out. Till here, any doubt, guys? Any doubt till here? You can ask me. I will clear it. No, no, ma'am. Okay, guys. Thank you for the confirmation. So let's move to the today's important topic. Okay. If you have any queries, guys, you can just simply mail to the support, or else you can call on these all given numbers. Okay. So that is what about the that is what about our explanation about what is exactly the spoken English means. Okay. So now we will see whatever the course content, whatever the topics we will going to cover up in our day-to-day classes. Okay. Give me a minute. Let me share my screen, guys. Okay, writing skills you want to improve, Ramya? Yeah, I will provide the notes regarding the writing skills as well in our class, as it I'll take it as a suggestion from you. Okay, so I'll provide the notes regarding that also, Ramya. So guys, this is our spoken English class, guys. The amount is 999 you have to pay. So what we will going to cover up in our session means, thank you, Ramya. So whatever the thing what we will going to cover up in our session means, first we are going to cover up letters of English alphabet. We will go from the basic to the. Okay, Suchitra, I'll give you the speaking as well as writing skills notes. Don't worry, I'll going to upload it uh, in the website. Okay, thanks for your suggestion. I'll take into the consideration. Okay, so these are the course content, guys. I hope you all checked while doing the registrations. If not, means I'll show you. Okay, thank you, Sujitra. Welcome. So manners, numbers, 7 days of a week, greetings, time, punctuation marks is a part of the written English. 12 months of the year, sentences, we're going to see how much sentences we have to form, types of sentences, subject types, what is the subject, what is the predicate, what is clause, what is phrase, how to use these, that, those, what is the difference between the these, that, those. We'll also going to see that using of apostrophes also we're going to see. Wait a minute, the screen is stopped. Okay, so we're going to see this parts of sentences. We'll also going to see, guys, apostrophe is also very important whenever it is comes to the possessiveness. Possessiveness is nothing but, guys, ownership. Okay, first, second, third person. So sometimes we will get the confusion where to use first, second, and third person. Different between the living and non-living things will also. Let's scram a few things means I'll give you the exercises which you have to practice. Then if you have any doubts, you can ask me. Pronunciation, guys, related to the vowels and parts of speech, that is very much important, guys. Parts of speech is very much important. Without the parts of speech we cannot form any sentences. Okay, So in detail, we're going to see the parts of speech, pronoun, adjective, adverb, articles also we will going to see, guys. There will be 3 articles. How we will use the articles, we will going to see. Preposition, determinants. Determinants are also very important, guys. Simple sentences, how to make the sentence, active and passive voices, what is active voice, what is passive voice, and sometimes you all will have the confusion how to convert the active to passive voice and passive to active voice. This is also we're going to see with the this we will going to see with the examples, guys. Okay, I will give, don't worry about the notes, don't worry about the recorded videos, guys. I will definitely make sure that my students will have the proper notes to practice English in their day-to-day conversations. Okay, don't worry about the notes. Every notes is there with me. I'm going to share in the website. Just what you have to do means you have to do the practice. And if any queries are there, guys, you can ask to your trainer. That is me, Aisha. Okay, then we will also going to have a translation exercises, that is Hindi to English and English to Hindi. Okay, tenses, oh my god, tenses is very much important, guys, as we don't know that how to use the tenses. Most of the persons will be very much confused with the tenses. What is present, what is past, how to make the tenses based on present, past and future. Now, as my student said that, ma'am, we need the written conversation also, which as a part of the written skills means here it is, guys. This is the written conversation which we will going to do. And at the end of our session, we will going to have important thing, that is speaking session, guys, as it is a speaking English course. So we will also be having the speaking sessions. So be ready, guys, with the speaking sessions. I will going to give the topic. You all have to prepare with that. You all have to give the speaking seminar as a seminar for 5 or else 3 minutes. Make yourself comfortable, fully comfortable in my class. Okay. Do not think that my trainer will not going to help me, or do not think that if I ask this question to my trainer, maybe my trainer will not help me. No, guys. Remove the hesitation from yourself. Remove that my trainer will not going to help me. No, as your trainer, I am the one who will be responsible for all my students' queries, and I will be the one with my students till the time when they will learn the English. Okay. Okay, so do not feel like that, guys. Keep me as your friend, like as how you will do the conversation with your friend, you can do like that with me in regards of our speaking English sessions. Okay, I hope I am clear with you all. So I would like to tell, guys, only 5 days free demo classes will be there, and 3 demo classes, that is day 1, day 2, and day 3 demo classes will be going to upload on our YouTube channel, that is Logic Labs Technologies. Okay, after the 3 classes, guys, if you want the notes and live classes recordings, you have to do the payment. Okay, then you can get the rights to attend our class. Okay, you will get the right to attend our class. Let me share, and please join our join our WhatsApp group, guys. That is very much important. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Just don't say okay, guys. Please follow my instructions as well. Okay, I have shared the WhatsApp group link, guys. Join with this link. Okay, be in the community. Do not join the group, because whatever the important informations will be there, same it will be there in the group. So the main group is community. Make sure to add yourself in the community, right? And if you want to share with your friends also, you can share the community link to your friends so that they can also join that. Okay, guys. And there is also the websites where you can find about the upcoming batches of all the courses. I have shared this, guys. Like, if you can't find the day one, day two, day recordings in the WhatsApp group, you can also find that in our YouTube channel. Okay, 3 days demo classes will be provided on the YouTube channel, guys. But for notes, make sure to do the payment. If you want the notes, you have to make the payments, guys. Okay. Any doubt, anything, you can ask me. Okay, I'm also sharing the payment link with you all, guys. Okay, so payment link is already given, and once you done the payment, you can also download our app. If your phone is Android, you can go with the Android. If it is Apple, then you can go with the iOS app. Okay, now let me show you how we can go for the website, guys. Okay. Yes, Ramya, lifetime access will be there for the recordings. Definitely. As much as time you want to view the recordings, as much as time you want to view the notes, you can view. It's a lifetime access. But one thing is very important, guys. The email address which you are using for the payment, make sure that it will be correct, because changing the email afterwards will take some times. Maybe it will create the problems also. Okay, so what you can do means just go with the Logic Labs. Okay, this is the Logic Labs page, guys. You can click here. Okay, this is the Logic Labs page, guys. You can go for the courses which is available here. Okay, so what is our batch number means, guys? It is 236. Type here 236. Here you can see the name of the trainer as well. Click here. Here you can see this was the advanced spoken English, guys. This is also taken by me. First we're going to have our basic English class, then we will go with the advanced later on. Okay, the fee will be the 999, guys. Click here, the page will open. Okay, now click on the buy now. Okay, so this is the amount you have to make the payment, guys. Click on the checkout. You will go directly to the payment page. Okay, so when you are logging in, guys, make sure you will use the correct login password. Make sure to remember your password and login details. Okay, so this is how you have to go with the payment process. Any doubt, guys? Anything else I have to share with you all? You can tell me. I have given the WhatsApp link. I have given the social media link also. If you can join by clicking on the links. I have given the link for the payment as well. Anything else, guys, you wanted to ask? You can ask me now. And every 10 minutes before the session end, guys, I will give the time to my students to unmute themselves and do the conversation with me. So you can unmute yourself, guys. Be very friendly to do conversation with me, guys. Okay, Yeah, guys, you can unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself, guys. If any doubts, you can ask me now. Please unmute yourself and ask. This is my all-time thing, guys. Like whenever before the end of the class, before the 10 minutes of ending the class, I'll give the permission to all and each students to unmute themselves and to remove their hesitation, so that in our further classes it will be very easy for us to learn with fun. Okay, in my class there is no strict rule, guys. There is no hesitation. There is nothing. You can feel free to talk with me. You can feel free to give your suggestions. You can feel free to have a conversation with the trainer. So you can unmute yourself, guys. If you have any queries, you can ask me now. Tomorrow we're going to see how many letters are there in English alphabet, how we can form the sentences, how we can form the words, how we can form the subject, what will be the parts of a sentence, what is the parts of a subject, what is the exact meaning of predicate, we will going to see in our tomorrow's class. So make sure, guys, that starting steps will be very easy to learn English afterwards. So from tomorrow, our starting steps will be starting. Okay. Anything, guys? I'm requesting you all to unmute yourself, please, and introduce yourself to me. Come on, guys. I would like to listen to my voice. I would like to listen to the voice of my students.
Hi,
Unmute
ma'am.
yourself, please. Yeah.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Radhika. How are you?
Yeah, fine, ma'am. Thank you. How are you?
I'm also fine. Thanks for joining, Radhika. Can you give your introduction, please?
Sure, ma'am. Actually, my name is Radhika. I'm working as an accountant in a company.
Very
Uh,
nice.
yeah, I want to improve my uh, speaking English, ma'am. So that's the reason I have joined in your batch.
Thank you, Radhika. I'll make sure that before the end of our course, you will be very good in speaking English. I mean, you will be very fluent in speaking English. Okay. Thank you for joining, Radhika.
Thank you, ma'am.
And you are having a very good confidence that no one is unmuting themselves, but you are the first person who unmuted and started talking.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
thank you.
you. Thank you.
Suchitra, welcome.
Hi.
You can also
Hi.
give your introduction. Hi.
Hi, ma'am. Good evening. Sucharita here.
Good evening.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm fine. What about you?
Fine, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me, Suchitra. Can you give your
Yeah.
introduction?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Sucharita. I need to speak English
Okay. Are you a housemaker or
fluently.
any professional job you will do?
Housemaker,
Hmm.
searching job.
Okay,
Job
searching for
searching.
a job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So you are from Hyderabad?
No. Bangalore.
Oh, Bangalore. That means speaking English very important for that side,
Yes.
right? Like
Yes, ma'am.
without,
Yes.
even though there is a language which will speak in Bangalore, but most of the peoples, if you definitely want to join the job, then speaking
Yes.
fluently English is very much important, right,
Yes.
Suchitra?
Yes, ma'am. Speaking
Yeah.
and writing also.
So don't
Emails
worry.
writing.
Yeah. Don't worry, Suchitra. I'll be here
Yeah.
to help you out. Okay.
Okay,
Just be
sure.
relaxed and practice whatever I'm going to teach in our sessions daily. Okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
feel
sure,
free,
sure.
Suchitra, if you have any queries, you can mail me. If I'm not
Oh,
available, like from after 9 o'clock, you are doing the practice. If
yeah.
we are not available, like if you don't want to ask in the upcoming class, you want to have the answer at that movement only, you can mail me. I'll respond to you. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
sure, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you,
Thank you so
Suchita.
much.
Thank you for joining. So, guys,
Thank
if
you
you
so
all
much.
are if you are thinking that they are writing the mail, what is the use of it? Maybe she will not going to reply. No, guys. For me, each and every student of me is very much important, and I'll give the priority to each and every student. Okay. Yes, Ramya, your audio is working now.
Now it's working.
Yeah. Good evening,
Yeah.
Ramya. Tell me.
Yeah, good evening. I am Ramya. I'm from Hyderabad.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm working in MNC company.
Yeah.
In my workplace, my speaking skills are little bit good, but I'm facing so many problems at writing mails. Sometimes my colleagues are laughing at me reading that mails.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
it's very embarrassing to me sometimes also.
yes, I can understand, Ramya, that so if someone will make the fun of us, we will definitely be embarrassed. Let
Uh,
them make the fun, Ramya. What you have to do means you have to learn the things. Okay.
Yeah, but my content is correct, but the sentence formation also little bit correct. But the terminology sometimes I'm putting not correct way, so that's why they are laughing at me.
let them
I'm
let them laugh, Ramya. Do not lose your confidence or motivation. Let them laugh. Okay, because many people also laugh on the
yeah
Einstein. Now you can see who is Einstein. Whole world knows about him, right? So let them laugh, Ramya.
yeah
In our sessions, I'll make sure that with the speaking English, you can also learn how to write the English also. Okay, in a proper
yeah.
manner. Okay,
Thank you.
Ramya. Thank you.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Yeah, I know you're from.
I'm from Hyderabad too.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, okay.
okay.
Thank you, Ramya. Yeah, anyone
Thank
else like
you.
to do the conversation? Here, the feminine power is there, guys. Where are all the males? You can also unmute yourself. Hesitation or shyness?
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes, Radhika.
It may be silly, but just wanted to know how much time we have to do practice, ma'am, daily.
See, Ramya, according to me,
Mhm.
30 minutes is important with full concentration.
Okay, okay.
Okay, but
Yeah.
if you have more time, more free time, you can
Mm-hmm.
practice it as much as you can. Okay, because
Okay.
practicing will not give any side effects. It will
Okay.
make us more fluent, more improvement it will give. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But we have to cover the shifts also. So just wanted to know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Thank you,
Okay,
ma'am.
I can understand, Radhika.
Yeah.
Okay, where are the boys, guys? No one is unmuting themselves. Are you all feeling hesitation?
Ma'am, one more question.
Yes,
Uh,
Radhika.
will you provide a soft copy material or we have to make a note about it?
No. I'll provide daily PPTs you will get. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Daily PPTs you will get with the recordings.
Okay.
Okay.
The three demo recordings are free. After that, we have to pay the payment, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Radhika. And see, for the notes, you have to make the payment because for 3 days only recordings will be provided. For notes, you
Mhm.
have to make the payment. Okay.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, someone just. Yeah, Sachin, you can unmute yourself, please.
Good evening, Aisha.
Good evening, Sachin. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah,
Good.
tell me, what's your query?
Myself, Sachin, and I'm working in government job
Okay.
in Maharashtra, Pune, nearby Pune.
Okay.
My problem is when I talk someone, I'm not fluently talk.
Okay.
That's
So
my problem.
your problem is Sachin. You will be like a blank if you have to make the
Yes,
sentences based on the
yes,
situations, right? So no worries,
right.
Sachin. I'll make sure that you will be very fluent in English and you will also speak English based on the situations. Okay. Thanks for sharing your
Okay.
problem with me. I'll help you out. No worries.
Yes.
Okay, Sachin. Thank you. Yeah. Anyone else, guys? They want to do the conversation. They can do. They can introduce themselves to me. Yes, anyone else guys want to do the conversation? Any doubts, boys? You can unmute yourself. So today is the first class. I can understand there will be a hesitation, there will be a shyness, guys, but I'll make sure that in our upcoming classes, you all will be very confident to unmute yourself and to do the conversation with me. Okay. Okay, so tomorrow be ready, guys, with a book and a pen. Why I'm telling a book and a pen means, apart from our PPTs, I'll give the examples or else I'll give the work to you all to practice. Okay, that is why the book and pen is very much important. I have shared each and everything in the chat box, guys. You can click on that and you can join join from there. Payment link is also there, guys. Joining in the community is it's enough, guys. No need to join the group. Okay. So as the 1 hour is completed, 8 to 9 o'clock. If any doubt, you can ask me now, guys. Okay. So at the end of my class, I want the confirmation from each and every student. Are you all satisfied with today's class, guys? Give me a big yes in the chat box. With the excitement and all, give a big yes in the chat box so that I will be very glad that my students are really listening to me and active in my class. Yes, yes, everyone, come on, love it. Thank you, Radhika. Come on, guys, give the feedback in the chat box. How was the class? Are you all going to attend tomorrow? Yes or no? Give the feedback quickly. All my students are very much important for me, guys. Everyone is equal. Everyone will be giving the priority, no matter what you are learning, no matter in which field you are. Yeah. Tomorrow also you all have to attend. I want each and every student of mine should be there with me till the end of our course. Yes, 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 definitely. Yes, 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 love it. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your precious feedbacks. Okay, and thank you for your precious time, guys, that you all are joining with your trainer to train you. And I will definitely make sure, guys, that each and every student will, at the end of the class, will be very much confident. Thank you. 5 by 5 stars. Thank you, MK. MK, is it your MK name or something is there? Because later on it should not be trouble. Like you will say, no, ma'am, my name is this, so don't call me. Okay, Mayur. Thank you for your name, Mayur. I'll keep it in my mind. Thank you for the 5 stars. Okay. Thanks for the feedback, guys. Let's join. Let's meet tomorrow at exactly 8 o'clock. And let's start with our first topic of our course, that is making and formation of sentences. Thank you for the feedback, guys. Don't forget the rules of our class. Do not hesitate. Do not feel shy to give the suggestions or to talk with your trainers. I'm here to help you out. We all are here to learn. Waiting for tomorrow's class? Yeah, Radhika. I'm also waiting for my tomorrow's class so that I can meet my lovely students and energetic students tomorrow in my class. Thank you everyone for joining. If you want to give the suggestions to your friends to join the same class, you can give them the suggestions to join our class so that it will be very fun learning with the friends, right? Yeah, sure, ma'am. Thank you, Radhika. So everyone, at the end of the class, take care of yourself, be healthy, drink water, eat healthy food, sleep for 8 hours. That is very much important for my students' brain so that they can learn whatever I'm teaching to you all. Okay, let's meet tomorrow. Have your dinner. Happy good morning for tomorrow, guys. Okay, and take care of yourself, guys. Good night. Let's meet tomorrow at exactly 8 o'clock. Thank you for joining, guys. Waiting for tomorrow to join to meet you all again. Thank you, guys. Bye. Take care of yourself. Good night. Good night, Suchitra. Good night, Muhammad. Good night, Mayur. Good night, Radhika. And all my students like Jasmine, Monish, Radhika, Ramya, Sachin, Santosh, Saundrapalli, Suchitra, Jila Mahesh. Thank you for joining, guys. Let's meet tomorrow. Gunturu. Thank you. Bye. Take care. Bye bye. Good night.